Hello, good evening, friends. Today we will understand the fire alarm system. Fire alarm systems are crucial safety components designed to detect and alert occupants in the event of a fire. They play a vital role in minimizing the risk associated with fires, ensuring a timely response for evacuation. With growing technologies, we have developed a number of ways to avoid the loss due to fire. Like we see in our daily day-to-day life, we spend crores and millions to build a building, to construct a building, but if something wrong happens and a fire broke up, and we end up losing all of our construction and all the loss we have to bear. So in this lecture we will understand how fire alarm systems are installed, what are the components, and many other things. So let's go to the next slide. Let us look about the components of a fire alarm systems. Fire alarm system mainly consists of smoke detectors, heat detectors, alarms, and control panel. So we will look one by one to smoke detectors. It usually detect airborne particles produced by combustion, like in our kitchen or in our hall or room. If we are using any combustion materials, like we are burning the paper, we are burning the cloths and some other different things, it will be easily detected by the smoke detectors installed in our buildings. Then comes the heat detector. Heat detector usually is get activated when the specific temperature threshold is reached. Like temperature threshold means, like if we have set the value of the heat detector at 50 degrees Celsius, let's say it's 50 degrees Celsius. So if the heat of the environment in which the heat detector is installed reaches above 50 degrees Celsius, it will automatically get activated. Then comes the alarm. Alarms usually is used to provide an audible or visual alerts to the operator. Means like we'll see what the visual alerts mean and a bit later, but it's usually used to provide an audible alert to the technician or the operator which is operating the fire alarm. Then comes the control panel. Means like even after installing the smoke detector or heat detector and alarms to the building which we have to protect from the fire, we can't control the fire if we don't have the control panel or a person standing right next to the control panels and having a close look about what is happening. Means like if he detects or some if the detector detects something and gives an alert, like some heat is there or some smoke is there, he will get it through the alarm. He will get to know about it through the alarm, and he will do as possible. So these were the components of fire alarm systems. Now we will look about the types of systems a fire alarm has. Means like fire alarm system is usually categorized into conventional system and addressable systems. Conventional system is kind of a system which we have been using from decades. Like we used to divide the a large building into zones, and then each zone is getting monitored by a separate circuit. Okay, but the problem with conventional system was that it usually used to tell us just about the specific area of a specific area where the fire has brought up. It is like a specific area could have been 100 square kilometer or 200 square kilometer. Didn't used to get the data about the exact where the fire has brought what is the origin point, why the fire has occurred. Then we develop the addressable system. Also, conventional system is still used, but it is used for only where smaller constructions and low cost is the budget. Now the addressable system is like it gives each of its devices a unique address. Means like the internet, like we are using the internet, and we give an internet gives a unique IP address to each device it has been connected to. So like that, addressable system also provides a unique address to the each devices, and then it get very easy and then it becomes very easy to detect which device has caused the error, what at which floor, which building, which flat. It's very easy to have the information about the addressable system. It helps in pinpointing the exact location of the fire, like I said right now, and it is usually used in larger buildings. But the condition for the fire alarm system to be work efficiently, it should integrate with other systems very easily. Like it should be connected with the CCTV systems for visual verification of alarms. Means like if children or something happens, and the alarm start to give some audio alert, but the condition is not there, but the means like the fire has not brought up. So we need to have the CCTV system to have a visual verification of alarms. It should be well integrated with access control system to manage building entry during firing events. Like only the authority person should enter the building, and he should only have the knowledge and take appropriate actions. No other person should be allowed to have the access to the fire control room. Alarm verification helps us in it usually gives a two-stage alarms for a more accurate confirmation of fire events. Okay, and like alarm verification, it enhances reliability and reduces false alarms. Some points which need to be remembered before installing fire alarm system, like it should strictly follow local fire codes and standards. Means like every country has its own rule and standards which needs to be followed during the installation of fire alarm system. Okay, there should be a strategic placement based on the type of space and potential fire risk. Means like the installer or the commissioning engineer should know where should I put the fire alarm system or smoke detector or heat detector, so that it could be beneficial for the residents of the flats or the buildings. It should be put nearly like the kitchen or the circuit board, so that if fire happens, it could be easily detectable. Proper installation and leveling of wire to meet fire code requirements. Like I said, every country has its own local fire codes and standards, and that should be met. Means like it is not like you are spending millions and trillions on the building, and you end up spending a very low quality, and you end up putting the very low cost wires, so it will be not good. Regular testing and maintenance are critical to ensure optimal functionality. Like in a building, fire maintenance operator is there. He looks after each and every devices on a regular basis. He comes and checks like if the device is working properly or not, fire extinguisher, everything is working properly or not. So like this was about the fire alarm system. I hope you liked the video. In the coming videos we will be discussing more about the fire alarm system and other extra low voltage systems, so stay tuned for the videos, and don't forget to like, comment and share. Thank you.